Today I will be showing you how to find the 6 trigonometric function values if we're given an x-coordinate and a y-coordinate. So before we actually move to the problem, it would be very helpful to understand what these 6 trigonometric function values are. So we'll begin with sine, which is y over r, cosecant, which is the opposite of sine, is r over y, cosine, which is x over r, secant, which is the opposite of cosine, is r over x, tangent, which is y over x, cotangent, which is the opposite of tangent, is x over y. Now you might ask yourself, how exactly do we find r? We already know that -12 is our x-coordinate and 5 is our y-coordinate. So the formula we have to use is r equals radical x squared plus y squared. So all we have to do is plug in what x and y are. So r equals radical -12 squared plus 5 squared. R equals radical 144 plus 25. R equals 169. And 169 is a perfect square, so r equals 13. So now we found our r, we could actually plug in our trigonometric function values. But before we do so, it would be helpful to understand where this particular angle lies in terms of quadrants. So as you can see, I already created a graph here. And if you already know your quadrants, this is quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, quadrant 4. So just by plotting our coordinates here, our angle is going to fall somewhere between the second quadrant. Now, to actually plug in the trigonometric function values, so going with sine, which is y over r, would be 5 over 13. I'll erase this. Cosecant is r over y, so this would be 13 over 5. Cosine, which is x over r, is -12 over 13. Secant is -13 over 12. Tangent would be -5 over 12. And cotangent would be -12 over 5. And that is how you find the 6 trigonometric function values if we're given an x-coordinate and a y-coordinate.